Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I wish happy Onam to you all, and on the occasion of Onam, I pray that your life is filled with abundance, happiness and success. So Onam Sadhya, served during lunch on Thiruvonam Day, is a grand vegetarian feast spread on banana leaves with a variety of flavors: sweet, sour, spicy, tangy, or a mix of two or more flavors, which is perfectly elevated with coconut. And when your stomach is full and it is about to explode with all these feasts, Payasams, Pradhaman and Kheer are served. So for Onam and Vishu, Sadhya is considered to be incomplete without this delicious Payasams and Pradhamans. So today I am going to make one such Pradhaman, which is Nendram Pazham, which is an absolute classic traditional Payasam with goodness of sweet Nendram Pazham and Jaggery and coconut milk to give a creamy, delicious concoction that enriches the flavors and make it extremely delectable. Today Pradhaman I am making it with bananas, but you can also make this Pradhaman with adas, which is dehydrated rice flakes, and you can also make it with a classic jackfruit, which is also amazing. So without further ado, let's check out for this recipe of wonderful Nendram Pazham.
Ingredients used for this Nendram Pazham are 2 tablespoon whole halved cashews, 2 tablespoon of coconut slivers, 1 cup jaggery, 2 cups thin coconut milk, 1 cup thick coconut milk, half teaspoon cardamom powder, 1 teaspoon cumin seed powder, 2 teaspoon dried ginger powder. And here comes a star of the dish, Nendram bananas, where I had taken 2 ripe bananas and I had cut it into chunks. So take a pan, add the chopped bananas. Instead of adding the chopped bananas, you can also add the bananas as whole. It's not a problem. So now I am going to add enough water to cover the bananas, and I am going to allow it to cook for some time. Alternatively, instead of adding the water, you can also steam the bananas and cook it till they are done. And when they are warm, you can grind it to a smooth fine paste. Cover and cook on a medium flame till bananas turn soft. So while bananas are getting cooked, I am going to dissolve the jaggery. So in goes some water. Add jaggery. Allow this to come to a nice boil till jaggery dissolves completely. As you see, the jaggery has dissolved completely. So at this stage, I am going to switch off the flame. So now let's check on the Nendram bananas. So while it is hot, it is definitely cooked, as you see. So at this stage, I am going to mash it as a pulp. So you can do this using a spatula or a blender. But if you want it little chunky, you can just leave it without mashing it. As you see, I had mashed it very well with a little chunky, which is perfect for me. But you can also mash it to a paste if you don't want it chunky. So to cook it more, I'm just going to add a nice dollop of ghee. Now start stirring it by cooking the bananas continuously until the bananas becomes caramelized and gets swirling in the pan. So midway you can see that ghee has been completely absorbed by the bananas. At this stage I am going to add the jaggery. So mix well and keep stirring. I am going to add the spice powders. I will be adding it in 2 stages. So I am adding half teaspoon of cardamom powder, half teaspoon of cumin powder, one teaspoon of ginger powder. I want all these flavors of the spice powders to be absorbed really well. So just now stir it and cook it on a low flame, say for about 5 to 7 minutes. As you see now, the color has changed a bit and has reduced considerably now. And at this stage, when the jaggery gets well mixed with the bananas, I am going to add the second extract of coconut milk, which is a thin coconut milk. So the difference between Pradhaman and Payasam is, Pradhaman is made out of coconut milk and Payasam is made out of cow's milk. Give it a good mix and again allow it to simmer on medium flame for about 5 to 7 minutes. So as you see, this has become nice and smooth and well incorporated. So at this stage I am going to add the second stage of spice powder. So I am going to add another 1 teaspoon of ginger powder, dry ginger powder, which is main ingredients of most of the Onam Sadhya recipes. I am going to again add half teaspoon of cumin powder. Just give it a mix and allow this to simmer. Meanwhile, we can make a quick tempering with ghee and nuts. So for that, take a pan, add some ghee, add some cashew nuts, add some chopped coconut slivers. Just fry them till they turn golden brown. So as you see, our Pradhaman is bubbling now. So at this stage I am going to add the tempered nuts. Some people will add the tempered nuts towards the end, but I am going to add at this stage, so that I am going to add the first extract of the thick coconut milk towards the end. Let's quickly give this a nice mix. And then in this I am going to add the final extract of the thick coconut milk. So now after adding this thick coconut milk, don't cook for a long time, just give it a light stir and switch off the flame. So as you see, it is a pretty watery consistency, but once it cools down, it tends to thicken. At any chance if the Pradhaman had become too thick, you can always thin it down by adding the coconut milk. So that's it, our Nendram Pradhaman is ready.
So my Nendram Pazham is ready and I'm going to taste it. The sweetness of the Jaggery and Nendram Pazham is perfect without being overpowered. So why I chose Nendram Pazham instead of others is because this banana has high starch content, high fiber content, and it also has a rich source of potassium, which makes it as a super fruit. So do try this Nendram Pazham which has unique flavors, and just share your experience. See you soon in my next video. Until then, take care. Have a great day.